Hey girls, thanks for a great practice Wednesday. It was really good to spend significant time practicing four corners and going over our new zone, the 2-3 zone. I'm excited for Saturday. I really hope they play zone defense against us so we get to play four corners because we had that really cooking. Okay, a play or our game last Saturday, I watched the entire game again and I stand by what I said Wednesday of practice. They didn't beat us last game. We beat ourselves. We did not execute on a lot of fundamental basic things, and it just cost us. So those things are going to be apparent in a lot of these clips that we watch. Some weak, slow passes, them anticipating the pass, us not boxing out. They were us not knowing who we were guarding or where we needed to be. It was just really simple things. I again feel confident that we've got the talent, we've got the abilities to outscore a team like that big time, but it's not going to happen if we let our guard down on the little things. So I'm going to go through a number of clips, examples of where we beat ourselves, example of where the other team did good things and got an advantage over us. And I want you to watch it from both angles. What do we need to do better? What can you learn and do different to not make the same mistakes? And take note of what they're doing that is good and tell yourself, I want to emulate that. I want to do that too. And then I've got some examples towards the end of some things that we did do well. So starting here, first clip is an example of us not running dribble handoff. So Jenna Lee's in the middle. She goes over towards Finley on the inside, which is what we want, towards the goal, makes the handoff. Finley comes over and goes on the outside of AJ, doesn't make the handoff. I want us to run this quick, making a handoff this direction and then making a handoff that direction and then making a handoff this direction until we're open. As soon as you're open to cut, to go towards the goal, absolutely do it. But I want to keep the ball in the middle of the court because what's too easy to happen is if we get over here to the edge, now they're going to double team you, Finley. We picked our dribble up, we're double teamed, and that's just a recipe for bad news. Okay, so next play, generally makes a spin move. We don't box out, and we don't get down the court. So generally's up here right now. She comes, let's watch for this spin move. Good spin move. I like how she attacks the goal, pulls up for a shot. Generally, I'd like you to have your feet set a little bit more. Your momentum is still going forward. I think that's what contributes to the extra long shot. But right here, girls, we know she's making a shot. What's going through your head right now? Shot goes up, finding somebody to box out. Ball gets up in the air. AJ is moving towards boxing out. Kate's watching the ball. Landry's watching the ball. Nobody is finding anybody to box out. Ball goes right to that player. Landry, you should have been in front of that girl, pushing her backwards. Should have been your ball. Okay, the other thing that happens right now, boom, as soon as that girl gets the ball, we should know that we have to get back on defense. We don't, though. We take a couple seconds. Their players have already started to turn. See here, see here. They've turned, and their momentum is going down the court. They get a head start on us. We're not in front of them. You'll notice their player right here is doing the perfect thing she should be of going opposite block, and they make a perfect textbook pass to that, but since we didn't get back in time, we weren't there to defend it. Next play is very similar. Generally makes another spin move. The boxing out is only and then we get beat getting down the court again. So watch Jenna Lee first. She's being double teamed right now. They let off a little bit to get back in their zone. Generally makes a good spin move. She attacks the goal, goes up for the shot. Here's the other thing I'll point out. As soon as a player penetrates the lane like this, generally also could have made a pass to Landry over here. I like that you take the shot, but keep that in mind that if you penetrate, you're going to get double teamed. The defense is going to suck in on you, which means one of your teammates is probably going to be open. So you could have dished it, and Landry might have had a wide open layup. Ball goes up. What should we be doing right now? We should be finding a girl to box out. Kate's looking at the ball. She's going towards the ball. There's a girl right beside her. You got a foot in front of her, so that's good. Landry at number 44 to your left right there, you ought to have a foot in front of her, all the way in front of her, to where there's no option that you're going to get it. Okay, so we do get the rebound. Kate puts it right back up, which is great. I love it. It's long. We're not in a great position to box out there, but AJ does. Look at AJ up towards the free throw line. She's starting to get in front of her girl. They take off, make a great pass, and we just didn't get back on defense quick enough. Generally tried, but we needed to be one or two steps, girls, makes a huge difference. It's the difference between being able to be in front of her and defend the shot or not. Finley here does a good job driving in, and they did a good job of anticipating the pass. So watch Finley with the ball. She's trying to penetrate the defense. They draw in on her, which we got to know somebody's going to be open at that point. We've picked up the dribble. She goes to make the pass. This girl right here, watch her, I'll back up a hair. Watch that girl. She sees that Genelee's open, and she sees Finley's eyes. She sees Finley's getting ready to make that pass. She jumps in, steps forward, tips it, and her teammate grabs it. And guess what? Cost us 2 points. The little things like that. They earned that one. I'll give them that one. They did earn that one. Okay, not seeing the ball. So they're on offense now. Going to our left as we're watching. And they cross half court. When you're playing defense, girls, what are two things you need to see? You got to see the girl that you're guarding and the ball. We don't see the ball. We have 3 heads turned away from the ball right now. AJ right here is turned around watching the ball. Decent awareness. Kate has no idea where the ball is. Your head is turned away from the ball. Landry doesn't know because that ball lands right next to her, and then she sees it. Oh, but then it's too late because this player has an edge on her. We got to have heads. You got to know. We got to get back on defense quick, and we have to know where the ball is. Insert keyword for the week, awareness. Awareness. At all times being aware of where my girl is, where the ball is, and what's my job. If I'm on offense, what position do I need to be in? Where do I need to be in the court, on the court? And if the ball goes in one direction, what am I going to do? How am I going to run the play? What's my job? Constant awareness of knowing where we're supposed to be and what's going on around us. So this player gets a good edge. Cost us 2 points. Not knowing where the ball is. Next, not knowing who we are guarding, no boxing out, and we need to be patient with a pass here. So they're on offense, we're on defense. Look at this girl. Who's supposed to be guarding her? Girls, it's your job to know who you're guarding, but it's also your job to make sure that there's not a player on the other team out there that's not being guarded. So when we say talk to each other, that means name out who you're guarding, but also look around. And if you see a girl that's not being guarded, call it out and look for maybe one of your teammates who looks like they're a little confused. Hey, Genelee, she's open. Or who's got number 4? Work together. It's your responsibility to work together as a team to make sure you know who you're guarding individually, but also your teammates know who they're guarding. So they do a good job of dribbling heads up. They've got good awareness. She sees her wide open teammate, makes a good overhead pass, gets there before we can. Now AJ did a great job of being aware here. She follows the ball, works quick, hustles to get over there, almost gets a hand on it, maybe even did tip it. Ball's in the air right here. We're all looking at the ball. Nobody's going to box out. Now, Kate got it because it came right to her, so that's good. Kate, one thing I want to say right here is just be patient. Nobody's going anywhere. Their team hasn't been pressing us the whole game, so it's okay. It's not a hot potato. Just hold it for a second. The last thing I want you to do is throw it into the mix, which is kind of what we did there. And now Avon's got a problem because she's got 2 defenders. What I would rather see happen right here is as soon as Kate grabs that ball, if you're up here on the top, take off as fast as you can to get down towards our goal. Maybe you'll be open for a pass. If you're on the sideline, take off over to the side. Kate, take that ball, throw it to this person on the sideline, because watch where all the traffic goes. As soon as you get that ball and everybody starts going down court, all the traffic is in the middle of the court. So what's going to work great a lot of the times is kick that ball out to the side. Whoever's up top, in this case, I'd say Finley and Avon, y'all take off down towards the goal as fast as you can. Kate kicks it over here to AJ. AJ's driving down. The defense is going to suck over towards AJ, and then AJ can make that pass to Avon or Finley, who's going to be clear on the opposite block. Instead, the other thing is, Kate, we need you getting back to help down low to get a rebound, or to, you've got the furthest distance to cover. So Avon gets the ball, but she's got a lot of trouble, so she ends up just passing it back to Kate. Kate, you did a good job of just being patient right here and continuing pressing the ball down the court. So no harm, no foul, but just some good pointers. Okay, here we're running 4 corners because they're playing zone defense, and we didn't really run the play. So starters, where are we all supposed to be? We kind of got the 4 covers cornered. Kate, where are you supposed to be? Supposed to be up here. And then as soon as the ball picks a side, which AJ's got it on the left side, so she's probably going to go that way. As soon as she gets over there, then Kate, you're sliding over here, right? Next question. Soon as that pass goes down towards the corner, what else is supposed to happen? Well, we know Kate's going to be here because she just slid over. She's cutting down. The person who passed it is following her, cutting towards the goal. Finley sees this. She's automatically cutting over, sliding to fill in there, and Avon's automatically coming up here. So we're already starting the reset. Another thing to point out that you'll notice, as soon as that ball gets down there to Rosamay, where's the defense going? They're going out there to get her. So somebody's going to be open somewhere. That's the power of a play like this, where if we move the ball and pass it, somebody's going to be open. They moved it. They moved their defense effectively and shut us down. Okay, in this example, we've got them doing a very effective screen and us not switching on the screen. So the ball's at the top. Jenna Lee's guarding the ball. They pass over to the left. This player is going to cut down towards the goal. Watch the girl that Kate is guarding right here. She comes up to set a screen on AJ, and we don't switch. We've got to see that that's happening, and in this case, for starters, we communicate. Kate is yelling to AJ, switch, switch, switch. She sees that screen coming and sees that it's going to work, so she says switch. So then in that case, Kate, you're just kind of hanging back here. You're dropping back to get ready to play defense on the girl that's driving with the ball. That doesn't happen. They set a good screen. She's wide open. Costs us 2 points. Next, being in between the girl you're guarding and the goal on defense and seeing the girl you're guarding and the ball. Fundamental things, girls. When we're on defense, we're in between our girl and the goal, and we've got to see our girl and we've got to see the ball. So this is an inbounds play. They've got the ball down below the basket. They're getting ready to throw it in. Especially on an inbounds play like this, we've got to be in between our girl and the goal because things happen so quick. So, Kate, I'm talking to you in this instance. Rosamay, you're in a decent spot. I think AJ, you're in a decent spot. So that's a really good option to get that ball in, and she does. That's exactly where I'd be trying to throw it to. The girl that Kate's guarding, she's wide open. Kate, I need you kind of right here, on the backside of Jenna Lee, obviously, but in between that girl and the goal. So we get it in, or they get it in. Good job being fast, Kate, getting around it. Landry, good job helping. You need to know where your girl is. You look back to her, so that's good. Good job helping. Generally, I'm not sure you know where the ball is right now. I don't know if you even know it's been thrown in. You're doing a good job of eye on your girl, but we got to have the awareness there. They dish it out. Okay, let me back up. Kate's guarding 54. Kate's not guarding 54 anymore. Got to know where our girl is. Rosamay, you've been boxed out. You're on the wrong side of the ball. Got to be in between her and the goal, because if they dish it to her, she's got a wide open shot. Okay, so proceeding. Ball goes up. We need to be boxing out. Nobody here to box out, because Kate, you're 8 feet from her. You need to know where she is at all times. She gets the ball. 2 points. Not knowing where our girl is. 2 points. Okay, here's another example of not being in between your girl and the goal, and not putting any pressure on the shot. So it's an inbounds play from the side. Landry's guarding the girl throwing the ball in. Janelle's guarding the girl that gets the ball. Throw it in. I'm going to pause right here. Girls, this is almost humorous. Every single one of us, except Janelle, but the girl that got the ball, went away from the goal, so can't give her too much credit. Every single one of us is in the wrong spot. Landry, you need to be here. Rosamay, you need to be here. Kate, you need to be here. AJ, you need to be here. Now, I like it when if you can seal off a girl from getting a pass, that's great. But in this instance, we've got to be playing defense. We're not playing defense. This girl with the ball, honestly, she should have had her head up. She's got 2 easy passes right here to make. She doesn't see it, but to her credit, they set a great screen. So watch this girl right here. I think Rosamay is guarding her. She sets a little bit of a moving screen, but, the refs didn't call it, so it wasn't. It works. It blocks Janelle. We should have switched, but we didn't. Still nobody playing defense on these girls down here yet. The girl with the ball starts driving. There's 3 girls in white shirts that should be putting pressure on the ball right now. You've got to stop the ball. In a case like this, when a girl is driving in, priority number 1 is stop the ball. The object of basketball is for us to score more points than them. So if there's an opportunity for us to immediately stop somebody from scoring points, do it. That is always priority number 1. Janelle comes from all the way back here, and really she's the only one that gets pressure on this ball. The girl with the ball drives all the way in. Janelle catches up to her. Landry, step in front of her right there and stop her. Kate, step in front of her right there and get a hand in her face. Get a hand up. AJ, you could have slid over. Ball's up. Nobody's in position to box out. Oh, well, it went in. Didn't matter. Cost us 2 points. All right, what's next? Good 4 corners pass, good shot, good and bad rebounding, and good hustle for the ball. Kate, let's see what's up. So we're running 4 corners. Now, we didn't make the pass down to the bottom, which is kind of how the play is designed to run. But again, if somebody's open and we can penetrate the ball towards the goal, do it. So this is a great pass. Kate's in a good spot. Kate turns, which is great. As soon as you get the ball, turn towards the goal. See if there's something to do. And there is. There's a shot open. So she takes the shot. I love it. Good job. We need to be getting in front of some girls. As soon as this ball goes up, AJ's cutting towards the goal for potential pass, which I love, but she's working hard to get into the rebound at the same time. Landry's walking towards the ball. That's not good enough. We've got to beeline it. Should have been in front of that number 54. Somebody should have been there. So 54 gets the ball. Kate follows her shot, and she gets aggressive. She says, nuh-uh, give me that. So she goes for it. Ultimately, they get it, but Kate, I love the hustle. Good job. Running Trey AJ. This play worked really great. We're going to run that again on a man-to-man defense this weekend. So AJ's over on the right side. Landry's over here. Janelle's got the ball. AJ runs off. Now they're in a zone defense here, so this isn't how it will look all the time because nobody is following AJ. But this girl here should kind of see AJ, but it worked really well that she wasn't paying attention. So Landry comes up to set the pick, about perfect timing. The screen was, it wasn't perfect, but it was enough to confuse them. And AJ gets open the exact same time that Janelle comes off the screen, makes the pass. AJ sends it up. Keep sending it, AJ. They're going to keep going in. Good job. That was awesome to see that work like that. Okay, this example, Landry did a great job of anticipating the pass. So let's see, where's Landry? Landry's in the back over here. They've got the ball. They kick it out. Good stop, Gentilly. That's good defense. All right, just watch Landry, everybody. That's what I want you to pay attention to. Landry's doing a good job of getting back in between her girl and the goal, catching up to her. Her eyes are up. She's aware. She sees that pass coming, jumps in front and grabs it. Girls, if we can really build that skill of anticipating the pass and do it effectively, man, it's going to make a huge difference. Be unstoppable. Okay, this one's Landry as well. Good pressure on the inbounds. Let's do a check of are we in the right position here. AJ, that's good. Generally good. Rosemary, that's okay. Kate, you need to be right here. Because what if this girl takes 3 steps over here? You are not in a position to play defense right there. So Landry's got her hands up, moving back and forth, seeing her eyes, not just standing there like a lump on a log. That's good. The note here, girls, is you're all going to be in a position of guarding the girl throwing the ball in. And your job is to stop that from happening. Distract them and try to get a hand on the ball. That's the ultimate goal. So Kate, what I said could happen, happened. She gets in front of you here and is wide open. Awareness. Know where do I need to be to keep this girl from getting the ball and being a threat for me. Need to be somewhere in between her and the goal. And in this case, when she's right here, I'm gonna cheat over this way. So this is the line, directly beneath the goal is my pen stopped working. Is right there. So the line directly between her and the goal would be right there, but I would want you to cheat over kind of between the ball a little bit too, knowing she might want to go that direction. So Landry does a great job here of moving, and she tips the ball and goes and gets it and is able to grab it. Great hustle. Love it. Good job. Okay, that's it. Girls, I'm excited for Saturday. Excited for our game. We're going to do great. See ya. Thank you. Thanks for watching. Aware or awareness. Keyword.